Well, I've been selling real estate for going on 8 years now in the Catskill Mountains. Primarily based out of Woodstock, but we service a wide area. Basically, if you want to buy a house for a second home in the Catskills, we cover that territory. Our business has grown dramatically over the years through a lot of digital marketing, which is what we specialize in. COVID changed the market completely, so everyone's business spiked due to that. We haven't seen a pullback on that yet, and history repeats itself, so we may one day will. Obtaining financing for a buyer can sometimes be a challenge. I've worked with Ulster Savings for most of my career. I work with them personally as well. I only recommend vendors that I've had personal experience with, and I've had great experience with Ulster. It always pays to use a local lender for a variety of reasons to keep the transaction as smooth as possible. And all of our closings with Ulster Savings are done at the bank, which definitely expedites the actual closing itself. Being a weekender for my entire life and then moving here full time, I've always known about Ulster Savings. I had the opportunity to run into one of their loan officers, who I like very much, who's my main lender, and that's basically how the relationship got started. The best thing about working with Ulster Savings Bank is the ease of the transaction. They have local appraisers who are in tune with our market, and they will definitely get the job done just as quickly as anyone with the least amount of grief in your life. At Ulster Savings, I've really only worked with Rich Hazy my entire career, and for my personal finances as well. Rich is experienced, he's been in the business for decades, and he will always be there to give you the highest level of service and has never let any of my clients or myself down. In my experience with Ulster Savings, my clients have formed great relationships with Mr. Hazy, and he's taken them under his wing and guided them through some very complicated transactions over the years. I do and would wholeheartedly recommend Ulster Savings and Rich Hazy just because he gets the job done every time, all the time, and he will get us to the closing table with the least amount of obstacles in our way.